Microsoft will always make Xboxes the way that Sony will always make Walkmans. Like, yeah, you can get one. Like, but it's gonna be some extremely niche product. Like, if you're super big into having the highest quality audio or whatever, the Walkman is really cool. Like,
I didn't even know they did that.
They may make some. They're pretty good, but they're expensive. You know, they're extremely expensive in their niche. And I feel like that's where Xbox is headed. Where it's like, yeah, Microsoft is always gonna make an Xbox, but I think the future of it is gonna be, some extremely expensive PC thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna be what it was. Like, that's done.
They've already shown how the difficulty in balancing price with hardware offerings with the Xbox ROG Ally, because that thing, I really want to meet the person who's paying $1,000 for that. Honestly, there's so many other good alternatives, and so if that's indicative of their pricing going forward in the PC hardware space.
So if there was a console that could kind of be a gaming PC and console in one, that would be helpful for me. I don't know what you can tell us about the next gen console. Any?
Well, I can tell you're right that the next gen console is going to be a very premium, very high end curated experience. You're starting to see some of the thinking that we have in this handheld, but I don't want to give it all away.
Now is the time for them to make bold decisions, like you were saying. If they sell it at an extreme loss, that, at least it would get people invested. And I don't know if that would be good in the long run for them, but at least it would get people interested and have them looking at Xboxes maybe a little differently. But right now, they're not catering to anyone in particular. Unless you reach a certain threshold of what you're willing to pay, you've got to be an enthusiast at that point.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I'm telling Microsoft, there's when I'm in a PlayStation party and there's random people coming in and we're talking about stuff, whatever. I've heard it so many times. They're like, "Oh, I'm thinking about getting a gaming PC. I'm thinking about getting a PC," and it's that person. I feel like this could be the option for that person. There's a large amount of gamers that are willing to spend $1,000 on a gaming PC. Sell to those people. Make something for those people. And I think you'll have a product that actually does something. But they probably don't even care. The way that they're pricing the new, the Xbox Series X right now, and with the ROG Ally, it's people are saying hey, are you guys making your own hardware? And they're like, yeah, we're making our own. But they also said their plan is to do collaborations like the ROG Ally thing, where it's we're just slapping an Xbox logo and some UI onto pre-existing products. That way they don't have to worry about if this thing doesn't really sell, because it's a ROG Ally. It's a Asus problem. You guys need to sell this thing. We did our part.
Yeah,
we're licensing it to you.
All of the success of this is they have to get all of the difficulty that comes with it already, doing what they're trying to do, on top of the people who have already decided next generation they're going to get a PS6, or the people who already own a PC and don't need some Xbox console PC hybrid thing. They're already working with a pretty small potential user base, and so they would have to price it extremely realistically to get even those people invested. And the number gets smaller and smaller every day of the people who would be willing to even get into that. So,
and I'm so surprised. I'm not surprised today, but if you would have told me that this is where we were gonna be in 2020, I knew Xbox was going downhill, but I knew they were gonna have to pivot. But I thought the things that they were doing was gonna work out sooner than it did.
Well, yeah, it's
I thought
just execution. They bought up all those companies, and it's okay, now what are you going to do with them? And they didn't do anything meaningful. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's I thought cloud was the future. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
I thought that I thought that between cloud and the idea of a PC hybrid console, that this was going to be the last generation of consoles. That the next generation, PlayStation was going to make some type of I didn't know what they were going to do, But I thought that making a traditional console was dead. And then like
I kind of
realized
feel that way. Like, I don't know what they can do to really get people as excited as the jump from previous generation to modern generation.